Ashley Jones is unsure about when Bridget will return to Bold and the Beautiful. These days, Ashley Jones makes sporadic appearances as Bridget on The Bold and the Beautiful. After her last appearance in October, fans are ready to see more Bridget. However, they may have to wait a while. Key takeaways. Jones has been playing Bridget since 2004. Her last appearance on BNB came in October 2025. During Bridget's most recent return, she performed a DNA test on Luna's unborn baby. Jones is currently working on other projects. Busy schedule. Although Jones is on a recurring status these days, fans enjoy it anytime she pops up as Bridget. The actress recently reprised her role last month when Katie, Heather Tom, needed Bridget's help. Bridget performed a paternity test on Luna's, Lisa Yamada, unborn baby, which confirmed Will Crew Morrow was the dad. With the holidays coming up, fans expect Bridget to make another surprise return. However, they might not be getting their Christmas wish this year. During a recent Q&A on her Instagram story, Jones was asked when Bridget would return. Unfortunately, the actress had no positive news to share with fans. Lots of you asking this one. I don't know, flushed face, she wrote. While a return might not happen in the near future, Jones has plenty of content for her followers. I have so much stuff I still haven't posted from the fan event at the new studio meeting some of you. We took a ton of footage. We'll try and post soon. Although fans may not see Jones on BNB anytime soon, the star is working on other projects. Between writing and directing, she has a busy schedule. Recently, she starred in and produced the film, The Girl Who Survived, the Alina Thompson story, which premiered on Lifetime in September. Storylines for Bridget's return. When and if Bridget returns, there's bound to be many shakeups on BNB. Her younger sister Hope, Annika Noel, is getting remarried to Liam Scott Clifton. So, odds are, Bridget could make a surprise appearance at the ceremony. However, like many of her past returns, Bridget's next appearance could be because of a family medical crisis. The show has been foreshadowing possible heart problems for Katie, and Bridget could play a role in her aunt's storyline. Since Bridget is one of BNB's top doctors, she'd work hard to find a cure or another heart transplant for Katie. So, BNB fans, are you ready for another Bridget return? If so, what storyline would you like to see her in? Ashley Jones stood at the edge of stage 31, the air cool and familiar, filled with the faint smell of sawdust, hairspray, and memory. The Bold and the Beautiful set always felt like a second home, one she could slip into effortlessly, like a silk robe hung carefully in the same place for decades. But today the home felt slightly paused. Waiting. Listening. She tucked a strand of blonde hair behind her ear, eyes sweeping across the quiet room. The Forrester office sat pristine under studio lights. Brooke's portrait glowed like a guardian. Ridge's desk, rearranged 3 times a season, sat immaculately neat. Everything was ready, but not occupied. It mirrored her own state of mind, ready, but waiting. Bridget Forrester was no stranger to hiatuses, surprises, detours, or sudden returns. Soap opera time worked like elastic. 2 years could pass in a month, and a single argument could echo for decades. And yet, Ashley always felt that Bridget herself never truly left. She lingered in the fabric of the story, woven into the walls of the set, into the hearts of fans, and into Ashley's own imagination. Still, when people asked her, and they always asked her, "When are you coming back?" she had no answer. Not because she didn't want to, but because she genuinely didn't know. A tap on the script binder. A crew member walked by. "Ashley, you good?" She smiled. "Yeah, just reminiscing." He nodded, walking off toward the lighting rig. A script sat abandoned on a chair nearby, pages sticking out like excited fingers. She knew it wasn't one of hers, but the binder held that familiar weight, the weight of a life waiting to be lived. She picked it up. Not her scenes. Not her character. Not today, anyway. For a moment, Ashley imagined flipping to a random page and seeing Bridget's name in bold. Bridget enters, confident, carrying a decision that will change everything. That was the beauty of this world. A single entrance could shift the entire landscape. A single return could reignite old flames, resolve old wounds, or spark new chaos. Bridget, with her mixture of vulnerability and steel, always came back at the precise moment the universe, or the writers, needed her most. Ashley exhaled softly, placing the script back down. She had learned over the years that the characters weren't just characters, they were currents. They flowed through people's lives. Fans grew up with them, cried with them, rooted for them, judged them, forgave them. Bridget was part of that current, swimming somewhere just off stage, waiting for her cue. The irony of knowing a character without knowing her future. It had happened before. The unexpected phone call. The sudden text from a producer. A message reading, "Hey, are you free next week?" Bridget might have something to do. Those moments always lit her up, like stepping back into a pair of shoes broken in perfectly over time. But now the waiting held a different texture. Not sad. Not anxious. Just curious. Reflective. Ashley sat down in one of the Forrester chairs, letting her body shift into Bridget's posture. Subtle things she never noticed herself doing. An instinctive tilt of the head, fingers that wanted to tap thoughtfully on the desk, a familiar steadiness in the breath. "Where are you now, Bridget?" she whispered to the empty room. In her mind, she saw the character easily. In a hospital, sleeves rolled up, ready to save a life. In the Forrester mansion, giving sage advice. In a cafe somewhere, healing, rethinking, choosing peace. Or returning home with secrets. Soap opera children were unpredictable. Soap opera adults? Even more so. The echo of fans. She loved the fans for their endless loyalty. Every event, every message, every online comment carried the same energy. They wanted Bridget. They missed her. They believed she had unfinished business. Romantic, medical, emotional, familial. And sometimes the fans saw possibilities before the writers did. Sometimes they sensed a return before a phone call was ever made. Ashley picked up her phone, scrolling through messages from earlier that morning. "Any word on Bridget? We need Dr. Bridget back, stat. Ashley, please tell me you're coming back soon. The show isn't the same without her." She smiled. Soap fans were many things, passionate, dramatic, hilariously imaginative, but above all, they were loyal. And in a strange way, they were co-authors of every character's journey. Maybe Bridget would return because the story called her. Maybe because a crisis needed her medical expertise. Maybe because her family needed her heart. Or maybe simply because the audience missed her enough for the winds of storytelling to shift. Walking the set, Ashley rose and moved through the familiar spaces. The Forrester living room, soft, warm, iconic. The Cliff House set, romantic, dangerous if you were prone to falling. The hospital wing, her second home within her second home. She touched the edge of a hospital gurney and smiled. "How many surgeries have I performed on this?" she muttered playfully. "And how many patients magically recovered within minutes?"